What's up? Today I am going to do a Sonia Kashuk makeup haul. Um, First off, she is a very well-known makeup artist who did a cosmetics line for Target about 3 years ago. She had everything from brushes, sponges, kits, makeup bags, foundation, blush, everything. And I absolutely fell in love with her stuff when I found out about it. I love Target, and when I found out about the Sonia Kashuk line, I was even more excited. So the very first thing I bought from her was her liquid foundation. This is number 03 Bisque. I'm clearly very fair-skinned. Comes in a nice little pump. You can see that, which is good. Fairly good sized bottle. It was around $12, which was good. Very affordable, which is a big thing with me. I don't know about most of you, but I cannot spend, I can't just splurge 30 bucks on one little thing or spend, $40 on a tube of mascara or something like that. I'm sorry, but makeup is makeup. And this stuff was very affordable. All the Sonia Kashuk was. Again, it is Target, but I don't care if it's MAC, I don't care if it's Urban Decay, if it's Makeup Forever, Sephora, the Sephora brand, which I actually love. But this was Sonia Kashuk. It was at Target. It was cheap, and I absolutely love it. It's been my favorite makeup of all time. So, foundation was awesome. The good thing about it was it's non-comedogenic, like most foundations should be, meaning it won't clog your pores or anything like that. And my younger sister has extremely sensitive skin, and the thing I loved about this was I got her hooked on it because this was like the only makeup that wouldn't break her face out, which was awesome. It's very gentle. It is a light to medium coverage. However, it is very buildable, which is good. So, another thing I loved about her were her concealer palettes. Now, they went from looking like this to this, little square one here. They just changed the way they looked a little bit. This one, obviously, is very worn. I've clearly used about all of it. It's looking pretty gross, actually. So, this one, you have your, the green, obviously, to conceal red, the cream color to go over that. This was a darker color. They threw that in there in case you needed to mix the two if you were between shades, because they only made the concealer palette in, one type called Hidden Agenda 07 was what they called it. But in case you need to mix the two to, get your actual skin color. And then there was a powder to set it, which was really nice. So say after you even did all your makeup, if there was something that, if it rubbed off or whatever, there was a powder and everything to go with it. So that was a plus. This has been my favorite concealer that I've ever used so far. She also has, this is her basic powder, decent sized jar. It's small, it's not huge, so I can still throw it in my bag. It's not going to be really bulky. This was number 03, Naked. Again, I am clearly very pale. I like that. So, it's usually pretty easy for me to pick out makeup. This one is obviously very light. This is her Colorless Matte, number 02. This is like a neutral, think of like oil blotting papers and things that people use to get rid of excess oil and things like that. On their face. Same thing, but this is pretty much in powder form. So this will dry up any oil in your T-zone or wherever it is, and it's not a lot of color like a regular powder. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess you would really have to use it to understand, but it's neutral. Almost anybody can use the same shade. All it does is dry up oil, but I love this stuff. I'm hooked on it. Another thing is her bronzer. Usually the bronzer, it's in the same size jar as the powder. The bronzer usually has a bronze colored lid on it. However, I split up I had a lot of the bronzers, and I split some of them up into, empty jars because I try to reuse my jars and kind of recycle, I guess. I'm weird about that. So I put a little bit in a jar for my sister for her to use. She has the original jar right now. This is just an older jar. This was the name of the bronzer. I just wrote it on the bottom so I would remember. The nice thing about the bronzer was it wasn't It's not really glittery, kind of like shimmery. A lot of bronzers are, I've found. And I really don't like that. So this looks really natural. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but not too much, which is nice. And looks really natural, like I said, which is a big plus. This is one of her powder foundations. This is pink number 14, Beautifying Blush. Very basic blush. This is a very soft pink color. I love it. If you want to look like a little, no makeup baby, use her powder blush. It's really, really light, really very, very natural. Now, this is one of her cream blushes. This is Blossom 03 is the number on this one. Again, the same little magnetic kind of case, which was nice. Now, this one I obviously have used just about down to nothing. I love the cream blush. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which is nice. But again, not much, not too much, not over the top. And this is another one. This is 01. Petal. This is another cream blush. This one is much brighter in comparison. I don't know if you can really tell in the picture, but if you saw it in person, this is much brighter. It's a little on the orange side. If you want to be all trendy and whatever. This spring, apparently, orange. A little bit. Now, that sounds weird. Not like clown orange, but a little bit of a tint of orange for blush, apparently, is what's in. So, if you want to be all trendy, whatever, go with something a little orange. But this one has a slightly bit of an orange cast to it. I doubt you can tell in the video. But I'm really excited to try this. I haven't opened it yet, but I'll let you know. Another thing is her, which is what I fell in love with, like I said I did with the foundation. This is liquid blush. Sounds scary. A lot of people are terrified of liquid blush, which I understand because I didn't start using it until about 2 years ago or so. I never used it before then. It did kind of terrify me. This is 01 Peony, like the flower. It's a very pretty color, and like I've said in many of my other videos, I like to get products that last for a long time. And this, when you say a little bit goes a long way, that's a serious understatement with this stuff. It has a little pump like this, if you can see. I'll do like this. A little pump, but you need the tiniest amount like this. That's enough for both cheeks. And I don't even use that much. It looks just very, like when you run and you get like that natural flush to your cheeks, that's what this gives you, which is awesome. And I constantly at work, wherever I am, I'm getting compliments on my skin, my complexion, everything like that. People say, you look, it just looks like you have this glow, this everything. And I'm telling you, it's this makeup and this blush. It's awesome. I fucking love it. Anyways. Another, it's not like it's just women either. Like, I have guys ask me why my skin looks so good. It's younger people, it's adults, it's older men, it's kids my own age, it's moms, it's everybody. So, I mean, yeah, it's nice, it's flattering, it's really nice to hear, but I take care of my skin, but it's this makeup too. It's awesome. And one last thing before I run out of time, these are a couple of her eye palettes. I do have a brush set by her that my sister got me, and I have a few eyelash curlers by her, but I'm just really talking about the makeup right now. So these last things, this is a little palette called Perfectly Neutral, number 10. Has 6 shades. It also comes with a base. 6 shades in here, then the base over here, a little applicator and everything. I usually don't like these kind of applicators, though. I prefer a brush, a long stemmed brush. Very natural. Like I said, it is called Perfectly Neutral. And then this is another one. This is Sweet Nothings, number 16. And this is actually a gift for a friend. That's why it's not opened. These are softer. There's a little pink color in here, a gray, a kind of slate, a white, and a pink. And in here there's kind of some browns and earth tones. But anyways, these are really great. They're good size. You know what I mean? They're small. You can throw them in your bag. They're not really bulky. And the color, it's true to color, which is really nice because I don't like colors that kind of fake you out. You know what I'm saying? They look one color. Once you put them on, they're not even close. So that's what I like about these. Anyways, I love Sonia Kashuk. If there's anybody else out there who does use her line of makeup, I would love to hear what you think about it. And just let me know what you think.